Hola. ¿Cómo están ustedes?
Wow.
All right, we're going for a walk. So, you know, Tim Ferriss does these. Gary Vee does these. Jason Silva does these. Those are our favorite entrepreneurs. So, you know, you got to start somewhere and just start doing them. And YouTube, you can do live now. And I have the Osmo Mobile Stabilizer. This thing is awesome when you walk. It's not shaky. It's smooth. It's suave. What up, RC? Okay, I'm going to be reading comments, guys. RC says, what up? And we're just going for a walk here out in Puerto Rico. We got some joggers. And top 10 cities in the world.
Good question.
That's a good question.
That we've been to?
Amin Abed says, Algeria, we love you. Oh my God.
Shout out, Algeria.
Shout out, dude. You're the first Algerian fan I've ever heard from. I swear to God. But I love my.
Other than the movie Taken, we don't know any Algerians.
Yeah, man. Okay, comments are coming in. This is awesome. Okay, let me read the chats here.
That's great. Algeria.
Humongous. Top 10 cities in the world. What? Okay, let's start out with Eric Bui. He says, where are we? We are in Puerto Rico. We're in Dorado Beach, Puerto Rico.
Can we flip the camera?
Yeah.
Show them the view.
Yeah. So here's a little view here. Hola, Jose Liranzo.
Hola, Jose. ¿Qué tal?
Where are you from, Jose?
¿Dónde eres?
So hopefully the connection is good. Oh, it's saying bad connection now. What up, Will, Manuel?
Leonard.
Okay, good question.
A little live stream Q&A.
Oh, yes.
How's the walk?
So there's Lenny right there.
The are still in their cage.
So there's Lenny going for a walk. So no, we don't own this house in Puerto Rico. This is a friend of a friend's house, and it's kind of love your videos, says Jose. Thank you very much. It's a friend of a friend's house, and long story short, it's kind of an investment house. So that's the cool thing about having friends around the world. When you're a traveler, is you can stay with people for free. So yeah, friend of a friend's crib, and they're letting us stay there for a couple weeks, so it's great. Okay, so no more humming, that's good. What does Danny do for a living? He is also an entrepreneur involved in many different ventures. But let's make this about me. He can do his own one someday. He can do his own one. Someone asked how many countries we visited this year. That's a good one. Thailand, Vietnam. Well, I mean, just in this past trip where we were daily vlogging, it has been India, Dubai, Spain, and Colombia. And our main goal for that trip was to check out Medellin, Colombia, because all of our Chiang Mai friends say that you need to go there. But we were like, why don't we just do some stopovers along the way? And so we just looked at the map and we were like, India is on the way. We could do an India stopover.
Always wanted to go there, kind of.
Yeah.
Flies had been dreaming of being in India since you were a kid.
Yeah.
You had that weird dream.
No, it wasn't even a dream. It's like when I was a kid, I wanted to be Indiana Jones. So I always pictured myself in India. Sorry for the wind. This is probably sounding really shitty. So yeah, got to go to India. Someone said, did we have any wishes, dreams doing before we wanted to take up living that lifestyle?
Yeah.
Australia, yeah, we're coming to Australia sometime. That's soon. That's the only other continent we need to check off.
And
So, and Antarctica too. It sounds all right. Wind's not too bad. Okay, good.
Yo,
We're on like a.
hey, what's happening?
Oh, so this is like golf course land, like a golf course community. So what were our dreams as a kid? That's a good thing to go into. So, first of all, we grew up since like the playground. We grew up having sleepovers together. Non-stop sleepovers.
Every weekend, every night of every weekend, sometimes school nights.
Yes.
We were kicking it.
Yeah, so we're like childhood friends, you know, grew up playing football, basketball,
Every sport.
baseball, everything.
Especially football.
And what were our dreams? I mean, I think our first dreams was to be, my first dream was to be a professional baseball player
Mine too.
and football player.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't sure which one I loved most. But, you know, after that dream, it's kind of graduate high school, you go to college, and then when you get into college, your dreams kind of start to fade away. And I remember this specifically, like when you hit age 20, like when you're halfway through college, you're like,
What's it gonna be?
it starts going in your mind like, maybe maybe those aren't real. Maybe you should just get realistic. You know, those thoughts start coming in your head like, maybe life isn't a dream. Maybe the dream life, maybe you have to get really lucky. That's only for really lucky people. Let's be real, guys. Your dream job is not going to be real. You know, I remember those thoughts coming in like, wow, is my life just going to be regular life? Like, is my life going to be exactly inevitably the same as all my uncles?
And there's a compounding effect when you're at that crossroads at like, 19, 20, 21, 22, where you're kind of going from the wide-eyed, big visionary young person into transitioning into adulthood. You're also hit with, well, I'm in college and I'm studying this subject, and you're led to believe I'm going to be an expert in this subject, and my degree in this subject is going to lead me into this job. So it's an easy fallback when you're at that crossroads. Just say, oh, I'm just going to continue to pursue my degree, which for Plies was molecular biology.
Yeah.
And become a scientist. And that's where a lot of people get trapped. I think that's the main cause. It's an easy segue for them to just kind of say, all right, I'll follow my degree into something that I fucking hate.
It's a huge struggle. Like, it's not easy to switch majors to begin with, because
it's expensive.
Like Luke Radowski says in his video, I gotta repost that.
Yeah.
Like, he goes on this epic 2-minute rant, and this just describes it perfectly. We're forced to choose what we want to do when we're too young. We don't know what we want yet. When we're in high school, seniors in high school, we're forced to check a box that says what we want to do for the rest of our lives. Like, what industry? Like, come on, we have no idea. And then once you go to college, you're learning stuff that's outdated because everything's always changing. And then after college, you're forced to get the entry-level job, and then you
pay off your debt.
You gotta pay off your debt. You're in all this debt, and then you're forced to be that slave for that amount of time to pay off your debt, and then you get sucked into your job because you don't
atrophies your brain.
It's so repetitive,
Yeah.
but we all have to go through that time of working a job, saving up that money, and then investing it. What we invested was our e-commerce store, our Amazon product. Basically took our money and bought a bunch of products wholesale in China and flipped it on Amazon. That's essentially what me and Parker did with our savings. And before, I bought a car for 10 grand, like when I was making good money knocking doors. We all make our stupid mistakes, but you gotta get through that job phase. But anyways, back to the original question, what was our dreams? Like, after we took our 2-week vacation to Thailand in 2013, it was all of us, me, Parker, Danny, and after that we were like, this live abroad life, this could be really cool. Let's go live abroad for like a year and just teach English or something, whatever. And so that led to me and Parker getting a 1-bedroom apartment together back home in Bellevue, Seattle. and turning on YouTube and just start watching. Hey, Parker's on here.
What up, Pig?
Started watching YouTube videos about Thailand, and from then we found Johnny FD's Digital Nomad videos, and hey, rest is history. We're like, let's do that. Let's do Digital Nomad. Sounds way better than teaching in a school. You can work from anywhere. And so from then we bought Anton's $500 dropshipping course, which is now $2,000, and we got started. And rest is history. We came out to Chiang Mai for the conference, and that really set it in motion, guys. Let's look at more comments here. You guys planning on visiting the good old USA every time or anytime soon? Yes, we are. We tend to go back for the month of July. We did it the last 2 summers, so plan on being back for the month of July again.
July might be less windy.
Yeah, let's go down a side street, less winds. Scrolling through the comments. The Medellin video, if it is blocked on your device, you need to click and watch it on Facebook, because we used a popular song and some songs get blocked because they're copyrighted. Who edits my videos? That is Mr. Michael Piper, Everything Outdoors 97. He is the editor on our team, and we brought him on because so we could do more shit, so we could film more and not worrying about editing. So I hope you guys are enjoying his editing. It's been pretty good, right? It's been awesome. He is a YouTuber himself. He is using my channel to partner with us to get more experience editing, and as well as build his channel. So he's a filmmaker as well. We are from Seattle, bro.
206.
206.
425.
So the Medellin video, click to watch that on Facebook. How do you guys handle currency trading when you go to new countries? Says G Nomad Life. Do you deal with airport for that, or are you able to use cards? Yeah, good question. At hotels or whatever, you can always use your debit card. You just put the travel notice on your bank account.
Same with credit card.
Debit card or credit card, you can use your debit card or credit card anywhere in the world.
Local currency, like right now, at least if you have a USD based credit card and you're traveling to just about any country in the world that has a different currency, because of how strong the dollar is, you want to pay in that local country's currency with your USD based credit card.
Yep. So pay them. They'll ask you. You swipe your credit card. They'll be like USD or Thai baht. Usually, the local currency is a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then when we live in Thailand, we just stick our ATM card into any ATM and withdraw Thai baht. As soon as you get to the airport, we always stick our ATM card in the first ATM we see, take out a fat stack. The fees are pretty bad. Like it gives you a $5 fee on the Thai ATM part, plus your own bank gives you like about a $5.
That's a good point.
Foreign ATM fee plus a 3% foreign transaction fee. So
when you pull money out somewhere out of an ATM, when you're on a trip somewhere, you want to try to pull out only once. So get as much cash as you think you're going to need. That will minimize the amount of fees that you end up paying if you only have
so just
take
out the highest amount when you get to the airport that you can. Humongous scariest moments while traveling. Jose Lorenzo says keep doing these videos.
Gracias, Jose.
Are you gonna be in Chiang Mai for Songkran? Looking forward to some wet titty action. Says RC.
Girls
yes.
Gone wild, living that life.
So this is going to be our 3rd Songkran. We're veterans out there in Thailand.
You guys are vet, man. I know. You're vets. You and Park.
Every time we go, we're like, we're gonna bring all of our friends here next year, and
no one shows up next year.
Yeah. But we go back. We go back. So yeah, we're gonna be there, and I want to make it like a dope movie. If any filmmakers, if you know anyone that is a filmmaker out in Chiang Mai or Thailand, I want to make a dope Songkran movie, like maybe a dope Songkran vlog or something. make something dope, but I can't do it all myself, guys. It's just too much, living this life, going out and partying. Michael says he'll come to Songkran. Yeah, man. If you go to Thailand anytime during the year, Songkran is the time to go. Parker says hilarious hat. Maybe he's talking about that. I've worn this hat every day for the whole year. This is my one hat. If that's a bucket, what's that?
It's a jug.
Yeah. Come next year, Michael. Songkran. It's the best time of year to go.
Maybe we put like a little group together next year. We start organizing it in like a month. It's like, a Songkran, living that life group.
Yeah.
And we just do it. Bunch of creators and
just come. I mean, it's a whole citywide water gun fight, from little kids to old 100-year-olds. Everyone is smiling constantly, spraying with water guns, splashing buckets of water, and it's just so hot, and the streets are shut down. Like pretty much every business is closed except for like bars and like some restaurants and 7-Eleven, and it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Like, you've never seen more smiling people in your life.
That in a nutshell is Thailand.
Yeah, it's land of smiles. I mean, right?
Yeah.
So let's scroll through, get in that slow motion action. Yeah, I'm gonna be filming at least with my 7 Plus. Get some slow mo. 7 Plus. I can't bring this Osmo stabilizer thing because it's not waterproof, and don't bring anything not waterproof to Songkran. Don't walk out of your hotel, because the second you step on the street, you're getting splashed. That's how cool it is. So a stranger will splash you with water. Humongous scariest moment while traveling. What do I say about scariest moment while traveling? Traveling is way safer than you think. Maybe I'm saying that because I'm a guy, but if you're a girl, you're probably not going to be traveling solo. I mean, and if you are, you're totally fine as long as you're not by yourself at nighttime on a dark, uncrowded street. It's simple as that.
Drunk.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't be in the dark in a major city,
inebriated,
by yourself. Okay, can you do that? You'll be good. Scariest moment while traveling. A video I'm about to post later today is in Medellin, where there was a random checkpoint. They pulled our taxi over and searched us all for drugs.
Yeah, that was. I mean, it wasn't scary.
They didn't find anything.
We didn't have any drugs.
Yeah.
But,
so, yeah, but
drugs,
you never know. They're gonna freaking say some bullshit, plant something on you, whatever. But we actually filmed part of that, so that video is coming later today.
Hilarious.
But we've had no, knock on wood, we've had no major problems while traveling. No altercations, injuries, knock on wood.
How about
been robbed? Never.
The immigration, whatever, that you just got pulled at Puerto Rico airport?
Oh yeah.
20 minute interrogation. Is that scary?
Yeah. So coming into Puerto Rico, which is U.S. immigration, they looked at my passport, and we've never been held at gunpoint. They looked at my passport, and he just said like, blah, 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 blah. Took me into a back room basically, and they're like, why have you been to Tanzania? They really want to know why I've been in Tanzania, Vietnam, and Colombia. They're like, haven't you heard of the Jackal? He's one of the most well-known terrorists, and his spots are Vietnam, Colombia, and Tanzania.
Yeah.
So we thought maybe you
sure.
Okay, I was like explaining like I fucking work online, and he's like, he let me go eventually after like 20 minutes. He's like, that's a good story, but I don't believe it, but you can go. I don't know if he's pulling my leg or what.
Fear tactic.
Yeah, U.S. immigration is funny. They really. Here's a good one. Red Cuban. What's happening with your Amazon? Are you launching all your products in the same niche or just random good sellers?
Sick.
There we go.
There you go, Red Cubano.
So right now we are simultaneously doing a few things. We're simultaneously launching our main #1 seller, our 2-year seller, first product, in Europe. So we are getting some like 200 or 300 units being made to send to Europe Amazon to test that out. And we are also in the process of launching a new product in a separate niche under a separate brand. So going into a different niche. That is what we're working on. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also another product in the same niche. Another spin-off of our main seller. That's what we're doing. Any bucket list items that you haven't done that you want to do in the future?
Ice bath in Antarctica.
Yeah. Definitely a the true polar bear.
Ice golf in Antarctica.
So there you go, guys. Antarctica, that's one. If you guys want to follow an awesome traveler on Instagram, go to trevorwright.co. And we met him once in Chiang Mai in 2014. He was actually at the initial conference I went to. This guy, he also has milemethod.com and his own like travel miles how-to site. And this guy on Instagram is traveling the world nonstop. I've never met anyone in person that travels more than this guy. And anyways, on his website, he has a whole bucket list, like of 100+ things, and the ones that he's done are checked off. And just read through that. He is done the most amazing things, and he inspired me to create my own bucket list. So that was cool that you asked that question. Yeah, dude is a beast. So follow him, Trevor Wright, on Instagram at milemethod. But yeah, okay. Bucket list, Antarctica. And we were just talking about this earlier today. Like down the future, I want to go on tour.
Oh yeah.
I want to go on tour as a YouTuber / DJ. And
vibe curator,
Ultimate whatever you want to do it. So, probably don't know this, but back in high school and college, I used to fuck around with Fruity Loops and MPC and do make beats and shit. And so I want to get back into music producing, make my own beats for videos.
Lies was bringing crunk to the Northwest.
Yeah, I was one of the originators of Crunk, first huge Little John fan.
Crunk Juice affiliate right here too, by the way, true story.
Yeah?
Crunk Juice affiliate.
Yeah, I bought the whole Crunk. Anyways, Lil Jon and Yin Yang Twins, I was a big hip hop head, but I'm also a fan of like DJing, party music, electronic music, all just producing music. I'm a huge music fan. Huge. So in the future, down the road, I want to get back into producing and then go on tour and do like shows at small clubs around the world, like Bangkok and everywhere in Asia and everywhere around the world. Number one, because I love music and I love creating music. And number two, it would be just an awesome excuse to travel and go on tour with your crews. Yeah, Michael says he's into creating beats and DJing too. So sick. I want to learn how to DJ and be a super producer one day, you know, maybe in a couple years. And then like YouTube fans can come, so it'll be like, and everything will be like a vlog too, like Steve Aoki does. And yeah, that's a more of a vision than a bucket list thing. We're getting deep, guys. Vegan Trader says, cool, I'm a retired producer engineer myself.
Sick.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Yeah, I want to get into it. I just keep seeing on Instagram that Deadmau5 has came out with an electronic
yeah, he's hitting Facebook and Instagram ads hard.
Hitting it hard, and it's like only $200 or something to join. And
if anyone's taking that, let us know.
I want to join that, but I just at this time I don't have the time or equipment to do that. But one day I want to get a mobile studio or whatever and a freaking new computer and just go to work and have a personal filmer do all the filming and editing for me, you know, Gary Vee style. How do you make enough through Amazon to pay for flights? From me and Parker's 2 Amazon products, we make $5,000 a month on average. So I mean, we don't fly that much. Usually, like for half the year, we're just settled in Chiang Mai, which is super cheap. And we only spend about $1,000, $1,500 a month there. And so all the time we're in Chiang Mai, we're just saving up to do epic trips like this to splurge. So yeah, Amazon makes us $5 grand per month and we split that. So if you guys need to rent a big house in Thailand for a weekend and have a giant big party, I'd be there in a heartbeat. Yeah, that would be sick, to get a super sick villa in Phuket or something, or maybe even Chiang Mai. Thrill of Adventure says, shit, I just retired DJing in Vegas Strip to go to Thailand. Dope. I mean, everything gets old, right? Exactly. Everything gets old. Yeah, you should DJ in Thailand. You can DJ all around the world. Just do like small little shows. That's a great idea. Everything outdoors. Parker says, that's a great idea, Michael. Everything outdoors. That's our editor, Parker, just so you know. $5K a month before taxes, yeah. And then says vegan trader. And yeah, and we can deduct travel expenses because yeah, we're out here doing product sourcing, filming videos. Yeah, you can deduct travel expenses. Do 101 tax stuff. Let's look at some more comments here. Have to open it. Try credit card travel hacking. I used to get to Thailand last winter. Use it, says Daniel B. Yeah.
How did you originally get to Thailand, Plies?
Yeah, no, I originally got to Thailand on miles. I opened 2 credit cards, which actually in turn helped me save cash to invest in my Amazon inventory. So yeah, I know about credit card travel hacking. A good friend of mine, Derek Pankau, he has a course. Freaking forget the name of it. Like Fly Free Academy. That's it. But I want to get into that more. But first, I'm still paying off my first credit cards. So be careful with credit card. Obviously, you got to pay that off. You should get Logic Pro, super cheap. With suit, yeah. You're also in Hans Zimmer masterclass.
Here you go, Plies.
Walking right into cars, doing a live stream. YouTube live, sorry.
We're doing it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I have some juice here too. As soon as you see.
Yeah, before the phone dies. We got a few more minutes here, guys. Maybe 10 more minutes before the battery dies. So, a few more questions here. I gotta scroll through. These are coming too fast. Now more people are coming in. SK Walter says, "Cool guys, what's good?"
Yo.
Where you guys from, man? Shout out where you're from and coming from. That's always cool to see.
Up?
Shut the frick up, dogs.
Nice.
Dun,
Man.
dun,
This is
dun.
great.
Yeah, man. Tons of comments.
Gotta do more of these, Plies.
Yeah, let's do more of these. Let's do these whenever I'm not lazy and want to feel like I'm being productive. I mean, Tim Ferriss does them. Gary Vee does them. Jason Silva does the live videos.
Everyone who gives a shit does.
Everyone that we love is cool. So it's just natural to imitate what your people are living your life that you want to have. Imitate what they do, and that's the story of our whole life. That's the story of this whole channel.
That's the formula.
That's the formula, guys. Yeah. We're just following Tim Ferriss and Jabril and Gary Vee and Casey Neistat, and everything that we do, just copy them. Like literally fake it till you make it.
And you put your own flavor on it.
Of course.
You're gonna do that naturally.
It's always gonna come out as you, but just like kind of copy them.
Pick
just
your mentors wisely, man.
As practice.
Yeah. Go.
And so yeah, our life is literally the book, The 4-Hour Work Week. Read it. Physical products, information products, outsourcing, traveling the world, focusing on living your life.
And hustling. Non-stop.
Let's see. Austin, Texas, on the way to Thailand in October, says G Nomad Life. We can make, yeah, Michael, man, if you come out to Thailand, let's make some dope, like, short documentary films, like Jabril style, man. He's crushing it with, like, the short documentaries, like travel guides type stuff. And I didn't even know this. Johnny said this at the Nomad Summit, but I guess Jabril was offered to host a show on the Travel Channel on TV.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but yeah, he's
Shout
crushing it,
out to
man.
Passport Heavy.
Shout out to Passport Heavy.
whole
If you
movement.
guys don't subscribe to the channel Passport Heavy,
Really dope.
really dope. Like, travel guide, travel documentaries, and
like business advice sprinkled in there. And it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's great stuff. And Jabril has started out 4 years ago as just one of the YouTube channels that we watched, and randomly kicked it with him in Bangkok and also in Chiang Mai. So now we're amongst the YouTube crowd. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, in the comment of this video, we're making some Livin' That Life t-shirts. Can you guys see each other's comments? Yeah, it's in the live chat section, right?
Oh, they can see the comments, huh?
Yeah, but after the video, the live chat gets deleted. So if you want to post something in the actual comments, you have to post it when this is done. If that makes sense. But yeah, Livin' That Life t-shirts are going to be for sale soon. Check my Instagram for the design, and you can order those soon. 10% battery life left. Okay. Oh man, getting some sun. Oh yeah, I'm getting tan, guys. I'm gonna come out to Chiang Mai with a base layer of freckles. Get ready to go. Just like tank top t-shirts, they're gonna be for sale. Livin' That Life. Check my Instagram. Daniel B. Lots of free resources for credit card hacking. Yeah, you guys are chatting in there now. Okay. Is it too late to make money with private Amazon labeling? Says Javi Shakur. Freaking check.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, check my Instagram page. We just created one called @ the Amazon Method, and someone just asked me that today, and I did a good response to it.
I've heard that. Rumblings of people thinking that for whatever reason.
Yeah. People have said that from the beginning.
Yeah.
But like saying that it's too late to make money on Amazon is the same thing as saying, oh, it's too late to make money to sell things online. Because Amazon is where you sell things online. Like, it's the biggest store in the world.
Yep.
So you do have to, there are more and more things on Amazon, so you do have to stand out. So sometimes it takes a little bit of a good idea to make a new feature or something on a product that makes sense. So you can't just throw up any old copy thing and expect to get sales on Amazon. You have to use your common sense and have a good idea, you know?
It's become more competitive, just like any landscape, any marketplace that has more competitors. It becomes more difficult for newcomers to get to the top, but if you're great, you're going to win.
Yeah. Digital Nomad Life says, join their Facebook group, everybody. It's a good community. Yeah, that's a great place to start. Join our Facebook group, Livin' That Life Community. Link below. And everyone in there is chatting about Amazon and traveling and everything. So that's cool going on. But yeah, there's more and more sellers on Amazon. But there's also, it's an open group. So it's an open group. Anyone can join the Facebook group. But there's also more and more shoppers shopping on Amazon all the time.
Exactly.
Grandmas are getting smartphones. They're shopping from their phone. Ecommerce is exploding. Amazon is going like this. It's going like this. Shoo, big. And they're not even in Africa. They're not even in South America.
Just started in Australia. Just starting to ramp up in Europe.
Yeah, and if you build a little brand, like a little niche brand, which is what we're trying to do, we can put all those in all of the store and all of the Amazon sites all around the world.
Basically have retail chains in each continent.
Yeah, it's a big opportunity to. This golf cart almost hit these geese. Hi guys.
It's on YouTube.
Hold on,
that's gonna be on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
There's some kids that love YouTube, obviously. Grandma bought something on Amazon Prime the other day. Wow. I call her Instagram now. Says, you know my life. Yeah, like, hey, Livin' That Life. Have you met many people doing online arbitrage? Yes, we have. I know a handful of guys doing online arbitrage, including Vladimir. I have a podcast with him in Chiang Mai. It's called Meeting My 3 Biggest Fans. He came out to the Nomad Summit. It's a Bulgarian kid from my videos, and met him in person, one of our biggest fans. Also a kid named freaking Javier, what's his name? Felipe. Doing arbitrage. Also a guy who saw my videos Filipino guy is now doing arbitrage from buying on Walmart and selling on Amazon. So a lot of people do arbitrage. I'm just not an expert in it, but I do know a lot of people doing online arbitrage. How long did it take to grow to 10,000 subs? Or 12,000 subs? Yeah, we hit 12,000 subs today, guys. And 2 million views. I think, I haven't checked, but last night it was like 1,999. So we should have 2 million total views. My thoughts on freelancing, it's the shit. Allows you to, says Josh Elliott.
It's hard work.
Yeah, it's not free, but this is the best time in history ever to work remotely and be a freelancer. Just copy what other successful freelancers are doing and do it. You know, start nights and weekends, you know, after your 9 to 5, and build up a client base. You have Upwork.com, you have Instagram ads, you have so many opportunities these days to be independent. It's the age of independence. It's the golden age of entrepreneurship, says Fabian for Liberty. That sun is amazing. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Right there.
It's just, can you feel the heat on my freckles right now, guys? There's just some awesome birds here. Battery is going to be dying soon. We're at 36 minutes. Guys, you gotta freelance, man. Check out Chris the Freelancer's channel. Awesome guy, awesome filmmaker. Raining in Michigan, says ER Brooks. What's good? This is cool. I just subbed last night. Wow. What do you think of? Don't know what that means. Johan. Oh yeah, how long did it take me to get to 12,000 subs? Since September 2015. So a year and a half posting videos at least once a week. Started in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam. Now we here. So you guys need to share my videos on Reddit and shit, because it doesn't allow you to share your own videos, because they know. So if you like this channel, you need to be sharing these videos on Reddit.
Just share with the homie who is about that.
Tag your friends and shit. I don't know. Do all that stuff. We have how many people on here? 15 people on here live. Cool. How long have you been traveling? We've been traveling. Dude, this is actually April 7th, 2017. Will be 2.5 years since we arrived in Thailand.
Yeah.
So 2.5 years minus 1 week. That's how long we've been traveling. Because October 7th, 2014 was the first annual Dropship Lifestyle Conference. And dropshipping is an e-commerce term, and that's put on by dropshiplifestyle.com. We bought his course in 2014, earlier in the year, with this whole dream of having an online career, online business. And they put on a retreat in Thailand, Chiang Mai, October 2014. So that was what kicked off our whole new life, our whole traveling life. We came out to that conference in Chiang Mai. So we've been based in Chiang Mai over these last 2.5 years. And obviously we've been in 18 countries since then, mostly around Southeast Asia, but also we did Africa for a month. Europe, a couple short stops in Europe, Colombia. Now we're here in Puerto Rico. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your life at the moment? That's a freaking good question, RC. So,
That's a good question.
I talk about this in another video or podcast. Oh, I actually haven't posted this yet. I gotta post it. It's called Top Things I Hate About Being Digital Nomad and Top Things I Like About Being Digital Nomad. I filmed that on the beach in Thailand. Still gotta post it. So here's how I think of it. Like, job life back home, you know, going to a job every day, waking up to an alarm clock, whatever, working for a big company. I worked for Comcast, corporate sales. That life is like clouds. There's like, let's say there's 10 clouds. That life is like cloud, you know, 5, 6, 7. You know, regular days where nothing exciting is happening, that's like cloud 5. You know, and then if it's a good day, cloud 6, you know, you're working out, you're feeling yourself, and then on the weekends you're having a lot of fun, that's like cloud 7. The best times, let's say you're freaking partying, having a great time. But when you're out here surrounded by palm trees, and you can wake up when you feel rested, and you can stay up as late as you want because you're in a workflow and you're getting work done, and you come outside and it's sunny and it's hot. It's not sunny every day, okay, and it's warm, and you're cruising on your motorbike, and you go and you get some coffee, and you're living life on your own terms, basically on your own schedule. This is cloud 7, 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? You know, normal days it'll be like 7, you're working, you're just on clouds, you just feel exotic. And then, you know, if it's a really good day, you're feeling yourself at CrossFit or whatever, you meet tons of friends, cloud 8, you know, if it's a good day. And then when you're really partying, let's say you're at the full moon party, for example, some of those cloud 9 moments happen here. Like in my podcast with Path Hunters, with Paul Lamb, I told my story about how I was cruising and how she called Danny right after this. I was cruising on my motorbike listening to like this awesome song that reminded me of some good memories, and I just like started shedding a tear, man, because I was like on one of those cloud 9 moments, just cruising down the freeway in Chiang Mai, super blue sky, sunny day, and just the best song. And I was just like reflecting on like, wow, we've came a long way in just 2 years from having a job knocking doors to
from being an employee to being an owner.
Yeah, to being an employee to being an owner, exactly.
Being an owner of a profitable business.
Yeah, we started our own small online business. Yeah, you guys need to save up your money from your jobs, and you need to flip that. You need to invest it. I was stupid. I bought a car for 10 grand because I thought that's what you did. We're making 5 grand a month on Amazon, net profit, split between me and Parker. But yeah, guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is our life? Like, are we really as happy as we see in the videos? Like, obviously in the videos we're at our happiest, you know, we have to entertain, but
at the same time,
like, it's real.
Yeah, like,
we're happy as fuck.
we want to make sure that we don't put on fake personas. Like, we might be perceived as fake if we actually were filmed 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like if we were our actual selves on this camera, I don't know, people might not believe it.
Yeah, we're living in on cloud 7, 8, 9, guys. Back home life, like job life before, that was like cloud 4, 5, 6. So I can't remember who, but it was my man, might have been Chris, the freelancer. Don't know if you have time for this question. Did you have any doubts when you decided to leave to Thailand? Yeah. But what made it really a lot easier was to move out with my best friend to Thailand. And yes, we did get lucky. There's an element of luck. Not every business or product is gonna hit the first time. Listen to my other podcast. Our first Amazon product, there was a copyright issue, so we had to scrap it and scramble for a second product, and that's the one that's doing good now. So you have to come up with a little bit of a good idea. You have to do your smart keyword research and find a less competitive niche and get in there and make it unique with unique, useful features. And you have to get a little bit lucky. At any business, 9 out of 10 businesses fail. All the business books say that. Whether it's a huge startup or whether it's a small little pop-up shop, whatever it is. But you have to try at least. Either you try and you try to get lucky by doing the smart work, or you don't and you keep knocking doors. You keep going to work and you get more sucked into your job, and the older you get and the longer you get at your company, the harder it is to leave. I'm sure you guys can relate to that. Makes sense. Luck or not, you seized the day, followed your dream. Exactly.
I got it.
It's a lot of talking.
These are great questions.
These are great.
Dope.
This is dope. This is dope.
Sick community.
Yeah,
Way
man.
to go, Flash.
This community is dope. This community is dope. Yeah, thanks to everyone for watching until the end. If you have comments,
Hit plies up.
yeah, leave them in the comment section in this video.
Instagram.
And then I will do another one of these, and if it's a good enough question, I'll make its own dedicated video because I want to make anything useful or valuable. Like the most common questions, I'll do like a dedicated video. Like, how much do you make on YouTube? I just made that one. RC says, you guys are dope. Thanks for the good info. I will have a great day now. See, that's what makes this just like boom, twice as fun, because we're having fun. We're just copying Tim Ferriss and Gary Vee and the dudes that we like, and then people are loving it. So it's like we're just passing the torch on to the next people
RC
passing the value.
has a winning mentality as it is.
Yeah, you got a winning mentality.
You got it, buddy.
Mr. RC.
Keep it going, man.
If you guys, the guys that are on the live chat right now live, make sure you leave your comments again after the video is there, so they will be available to the people that watch this later. But yeah, I just want to keep bringing any useful content to this channel, because every one person that gets inspired to take one step forward towards what they already want, whether that's being a digital nomad or starting their freelance business or whatever it is, we realize that's huge value, because our life was changed by Johnny and Jabril and the other YouTubers. So it's like, I know exactly how it works. I know exactly how you guys feel. That's why we're so excited to get back and create more versions of us, because like I said, man, we're living on cloud 789, man. Living on cloud 789. It's not always cloud 9, but you know, we're happy as fuck. Our life is dope. Okay, we're coming back. You know, not to you know, sometimes it's, you know, boring and lonely. Phone's at 1%. How do you see that? What? These vibes are dope. You guys. Oh, another guy from Michigan. ER Brox is also from Michigan. All right, guys. Shooting value out into the world. Thanks for watching. Leave your questions. Leave your best questions that didn't get answered. Or if you want further. If you want me to speak further on your question, leave them in the comments below after the live stream is over. And we'll do this again. If you want to see this again, tell me that too. Okay. All the good stuff, good vibes, peace. Hasta luego from Puerto Rico.